Alrighty. What's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for a quickie stream right here on the brand new TEC Reborn channel, now known as the Shadows Lair. And I'd like to welcome you all once again into the Shadows Lair. This is episode number 18 of the Shadows Lair series, so we're legal right now. We are legal as we can come. So, number 18, bitches. So, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video and hit the subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are in my pants, down in the description box below. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet, and don't forget to tap, slap, and do that thing with that bell and treat it like it's your bitch, and turn on all notifications so you never, ever miss an upload. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. And that's simple. That's simple as that. If you're new here, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. Like I said, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that fucking bell. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Thursday evening, June the 9th, 2022. Pretty nice day, another warm day here in the Northeast. Rained like cats and dogs really earlier this morning, like 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Woke me the fuck up. So I felt like a bomb went off. But, you know, woke up and I'm like, oh, it's like 5:30 in the morning, and then it was thundering and lightning, and Satan was coming down, and lightning bolts, and, you know, Odin and all that shit. So, woke me up for a little bit, then I had to go pee, and then went back to bed. I'm like, pfft, didn't care for it, and then the wrestling cat had to wake me up, like, meow, meow. You know, right? You had to wake me up this morning. So, yeah, that's pretty much about that. So, yeah, wrestling cat woke me up, like, "Get more feed me, you bitch!" I'm like, okay. So, got up, fed the wrestling kitty, and then went back to sleep for a little bit, and then got up again, and proceeded to start my day, and worked and all that other shit, and that's pretty much it. Had a good day. I had a head out do some errands, and now I'm back, and getting ready for Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the New York Rangers. So tonight at the Garden, in about an hour and change from now, Rangers Lightning Game 5 of their Best of 7 series. Series is now tied at 2. As we saw in Tampa Bay over the last couple days, the Lightning just came back and treated the Rangers like it's their bitch. Rangers came out red hot in Game 3. Well, up 2-0, and then did what the Boston Bruins did, choke. And they lost 3-2. And then Game 4, which was on Tuesday night, they barely even showed up. It was like had a morning skate, and then, you know, a few hours later, like, oh, I don't want to play today. They came out really flat, and Tampa Bay just wiped the floor with them. And then they scored a goal really late in the game, like a minute, 2-3 minutes left in the game. And I'm like, who cares? They score, whoop-de-goddamn-do, and then the Lightning got an empty net goal, which really didn't matter. So the Lightning win 4-1 to not this series at 2, and now is a best of 3 series with Game 5, like I said, tonight at the Garden, the world's most famous arena, the Mecca of all arenas. And I'll be heading out to my friend's house in a little bit to watch some of the game. Watch the game because the Mets are off today. They did get big, huge Max Scherzer news, which is not great for you Met fans, but Scherzer and DeGrom supposedly are coming back late July, which is after the All-Star break. So we got about another 6 to 7 weeks till we get some replacements back. We got the reinforcements back. But good news on Alonso. Pete Alonso is going to be playing probably tomorrow, but probably sparingly this weekend because of that little hand injury. He doesn't really have an injury. He avoided really serious injury, thankfully. But he's listed as day-to-day. But thankfully, there's an off day today, so he can heal up. Same thing with Marte with his quad. He might not play that much in this series coming up against the Angels. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think Alonso will probably be playing first base, maybe one game, and then DH the next couple, or not play at all. But we'll see what happens with that. And Tyler McGill coming back tomorrow for the Mets after spending time on the injured list. So he's back now, pitching tomorrow, and got that. Then Cookie Carrasco on Saturday, a Saturday night, by the way, I believe. And then Sunday night, I don't know why they're playing this game at Sunday night, but I guess it's because Thor, Noah Syndergaard is pitching on Sunday night against Taijuan Walker. Ugh. I really, really, really hope the Mets take 2 or 3 from this team, or if not, sweep them. Because the Angels are looking like pure shit right now. I don't know. I think they lost 13 games in a row. Yeah, they've lost a lot of games right now. I think it's like 13 or maybe 14 in a row right now. And now the Mets coming in with a 2-game losing streak, which is their longest losing streak of the season because they haven't really lost 3 in a row since last year. So we'll see what happens with that. And how everything goes this weekend for the Mets. I hope they don't, they win 2 or 3. So on their 10-game road trip, this big test for them to see if they can hang with the Dodgers, and they kind of did, splitting that series, and then losing 2 or 3 from the Padres, who could be a wild card team, or could face the Mets in either the first or the second, the first round of the actual the NLCS possibly, but we'll see. That could be a problem because Fernando Tatis Jr. is going to be coming back pretty soon, and when he comes back, the Padres are going to probably be lethal, but we'll see. Dodgers are going to be lethal. They already have a lethal freaking team as it is, like a dynasty type team, but not a big lead in that NL West, but we'll see what happens. So, but right now the Mets have a 7-game lead over the Braves. The Braves are playing tonight against Oakland. Oh no, I'm sorry. They have a 4-game series against the Pirates at home. So let's go Pittsburgh. Let's hope Pittsburgh takes at least 3 or 4. It'd be real nice. The Mets take 2 or 3. The lead grows a little bit more. Right now it's at 7. I would like it to be 7.5 by the time we get back home on Tuesday against the Brewers. But like I said, McGill's back, and then after the All-Star break, we're going to get some more reinforcements back. And then the trade deadline. After that, Uncle Stevie saying we're getting some pitching help, possibly. Maybe some bullpen help, which we desperately need. Which we're not getting another bat. I don't think we need another bat. I know they got another guy from what I was hearing from my good buddy Woody NYM on YouTube, who does a lot of Met games and shit. He said they got another guy. He's like a Jankowski type guy. So it's kind of like a bench player. But he's pretty good, just from what I'm hearing. So what happens with that? Jankowski will be coming back probably end of this month, maybe by the All-Star break. We'll see. So that's going to be a big help on the bench and late games and stuff like that, defense and stuff like that. But it is what it is. We got another month to go, a couple weeks to go before the All-Star break. The Mets can hold on and grow that lead and keep the lead around 6, 7. I would love to be 9 or 10 games by the All-Star break. Then DeGrom and Scherzer come back. McGill hopefully be pitching like he was in the first month or two of the season. Walker's kind of, well, I think Walker will probably be in a bullpen, but we'll see. Cookie Carrasco continues to do some good shit. And Chris Bassett to get his head out of his fucking ass and start pitching like he's on the fucking Oakland A's. He had a 2-point-something ERA. First 7 starts, and then the last couple starts, his ERA is higher than my mortgage. It's crazy. So what happens when you get off to a hot start as a pitcher, and then next thing you know, your ERA is higher than somebody's mortgage? It is what it is. And the bad thing about it is, all these teams are throwing at the fucking Mets. 40-something, I think it was 40 or 41 Mets have been hit this year. And it's not even 60 games in yet. 40-something people. And most of them have been hit multiple times, like Alonso, like Lindor, Marte. I'm like, can you fucking pitchers fucking pitch? You're complaining about the ball. Well, we all know the ball is all fucked up as it is, because it's all juiced and all that shit. But really, can you, like, throw the ball straight? I mean, if you want to throw inside, that's fine. But don't, like, just, like, throw it at the guy. Like, you want to kill the guy. And then I'm listening to, that idiot, freaking Michael Kay on his crappy show. He's fucking advocating, he's throwing at people. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, Michael Kay, are you seriously that fucked up? Well, you are, because you're a Yankee broadcaster, and we all know the Yankees suck. But I digress. And then, what was the other guy's name? Dan LaGreca. He's like saying, oh, this was the 86 Mets, they wouldn't take this shit. I'm like, yeah, you're damn right. The 86 Mets didn't take shit from any team. You throwing them, they would fucking charge the mound. Strawberry or Hernandez or Ray Knight would come out to the fucking mound, beat the fucking shit out of somebody. And then after that, nobody wanted to deal with the Mets. The Mets were the bad boys in 1986. Especially Ray Knight. Remember that game against the Reds where Eric Davis slid in the third and he ran into Ray Knight? We all thought it was by accident, but then Ray Knight kind of took offense to it. He's like, motherfucker, boom, right? Like, blasted Eric Davis right in the face. Big, humongous brawl happens, and like, Ray Knight got suspended. Eric Davis got suspended, and I think a few other guys on the Mets got suspended. Then you had like Gary Carter at third base. And then Jesse Roscoe and Roger McDowell switching between pitcher and right field. We all remember that back in '86 if you had the '86 DVD. That was the years that the Mets were just like, we're not taking shit from anybody. And if you think about it, remember in the World Series, I don't remember what game it was. I think it was game 1 or 2. Roger Clemens throws a ball at freaking Piazza. Piazza breaks his bat. The bat goes flying right to Clemens. Clemens takes the broken piece of bat and throws it at freaking Piazza. And Piazza's like was running down the freaking first baseline. Clemens just throws it at him, and then Piazza's like, motherfucker, what the fuck? And then benches start, declare. I mean, nothing really happened, but like Piazza's he's pointing like this with a broken shot of bat, like he's about to fucking kill Roger Clemens. I'm like, please do. I'm like, stick that fucking thing right up his fucking ass. Piazza was like a machine back then. He didn't take shit from anybody. I remember when Clemens hit him right in the head. And Piazza was out for a few weeks. Met fans wanted fucking Clemens, his fucking head. It's just insane. They wanted his head on a silver fucking platter. But, hearing Dan LaGreca say, he's like, oh, show some balls! Stop playing these reindeer games. And then freaking Michael K's like, it's not reindeer games. It's... Shut the fuck up, Michael K. You fucking Yankee sheep. Sucking on fucking every one of the Yankees' dicks. Oh, Chucky Wucky. Stanton. He sucks so much fucking Yankee dick. It is not even funny. Sorry about that. I thought I had my notification bell off, but sorry. But anyway, yeah, Michael K sucks so much Yankee dick. He sucks more dick than Susan Waltman and what's his name? Sterling does. The Yankee broadcaster. All the Yankee broadcasters suck so much fucking Yankee dick. It is not even funny. Oh, he's such a great guy. Do you see Gary Cohen or Keith Hernandez or Ron Darling or Howie Rose or Ring Randazzo suck Met dick? No. If somebody on the Mets get hit, like you hear Keith Hernandez go, "This is fucking terrible." He doesn't say fucking, It's like this is the disgrace. He hates it because he dealt with it back in the '80s. But now Buck Showalter's saying, he's pissed about everybody getting hit. 40 people, and you're the manager. There's like one time that he comes out, I think it was against Washington. I think because Lindor got hit in the face. He comes out, and he's like, he was ready to beat the fucking pitcher's ass. And then the benches come out. Nothing really happened. And then that St. Louis game when Alonso got hit. Not Alonso, it's when that idiot Nolan Ariando got thrown at, but it was barely even grazed him or anything, and he starts yelling at I think it was Lopez or Rodriguez, I forget who it was. He starts complaining and he wants to charge the mound, and then the bench is clear and everything, and then that fucking idiot first base coach for the Cardinals tackles fucking Alonso. And then you hear from Alonso, like, oh, somebody else would have knocked him out, put him in the hospital. I'm like, yeah, you don't fuck with Alonso, dude. Alonso will fuck you up. Get out of there. Get out of there. Resting cat. Resting cat wants him licking my dish that I had my lunch on. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like you? But I digress. So anyway, yeah. So I kind of agree with Dan LaGreca. I don't usually agree with ESPN Yankee type guys. I think Dan LaGreca's a Yankee fan or he's a Met fan. I don't know, but that whole Michael K show is full of Yankee fans, most likely. Anyway, but I agree with Dan LaGreca that the Mets need to fucking stand up for themselves. I don't care if they get suspended 5 games, Buck gets suspended for a couple games, with the, you appeal it, you might get it cut a game or 2. But, really, show some fucking balls. You get hit in the face, you get hit in the, a screaming line, it comes, screaming at your face, you duck out of the way. I would get up and go, motherfucker, do it again! Try it again, see what happens. I would be pissed. Then he tries it again. He hits me in the back with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. I'm like, ooh. I would take it like a man. I'm like, and I just start walking really fast. To the fucking pitcher's mound. And by the time I get to the pitcher's mound, I would fuck that guy up. As long as the catcher doesn't get in my way, I'll fuck the catcher up too. Or the umpire. I'm like, fuck you, umpire. Get the fuck out of my way. I would be pissed if somebody threw it in my face. Fuck that. But it seems like the Mets had no balls. Because we want to be classy. I understand that. Nobody wants to get suspended. Because you would hate to see, Alonso get suspended for, 3 to 5 games. If it's Buck Showalter, I could care less. Because we got other people, like Hefner and Alex Cora at third base could be the fucking coach for the Mets for those 3 to 5 games or 4 games, whatever it is. We don't need Buck that much. But if it's somebody like Alonso, then you worry about it. Like, oh, why did he do that? All these fake Met fans. Why did he do that? Is he stupid? Now we're going to lose all the next 5 games. Because these wannabe Met fans that just complain about everything. Oh, the Mets lost 2 in a row. Oh, at least going down to 6.5. Oh, it's time to worry. Alonso and Marte are hurt. The season's over. I mean, really, are you a fan, or you're just talking up your ass on Mets Twitter, or on YouTube, or Facebook, or Instagram? Are you a real fan? You have Met merchandise on, and you're complaining. Oh, the season's over. The season's over. No, we're not gonna get anybody back. We're gonna lose the lead. Dummies, it's June the 9th. You fucking retards! It's June the 9th! Not even halfway through the season yet. And people are complaining, oh, the Mets season's over! Buck Showalter's a crappy manager! I'm like, who? They have the best record in the league, morons! Not the entire league, I mean the National League, they still have the best record in the league. And people are complaining. Why? Escobar hit for the cycle the other night. People were complaining. Oh, he's not going to do that again. Probably not, but at least he's starting to heat up. Lindor was red hot. Then he cooled off a bit. He's like, and everybody's like, oh, there goes Lindor again. He's back to the same shit. He'll never hit again. He's going to bring the team down. And then Lindor gets hot again. Marte was red hot. Now he's cooled down a little bit. People complain, oh, Marte, what a crappy trade that was. What a crappy pickup that was. If you see, Marte is up there with Alonso, in home runs. Alonso has 15, 16 home runs. Marte has like 10 or 11, I think. And people are complaining. You are fake fucking fans, dude. Fake as fuck. That's what I hate about, these fucking fans on social media. Because they're fake. They are really fake. Especially wrestling fans. They are all fake. We all know that. They're all a bunch of fucking marks, as MJF would say. Because that's what they are. All these people on YouTube are fucking marks. I'm not a mark. I tell it like it is. I tell it like it fucking is. If I hate somebody, I'll let you know I hate somebody. If I hate WWE, you know I hate WWE with a passion. I still watch the product because, what else is there to watch? I'm just a fan. I just hate the product that WWE's giving out. Starting to get a little bit better with some of the things they've done over the last couple weeks. Last couple days, I should say, with Apollo Crews and NXT. Now he's going to be a mainstay in NXT again, which I think is good. Because Commander Aziz, I don't know what happened to him. He's injured, or they just broke both of them up, and now Apollo Crews is back to his regular kind of accent. He still kind of has a little bit of an accent, but... And now Edge getting kicked out of Judgment Day. Now Finn Balor now runs the show, and Edge didn't like the direction that Judgment Day was going. He didn't want it to be a supernatural type thing, so they kicked him out. And now Edge is going to be a babyface whenever he returns. And he's probably going to have a match with Finn Balor most likely at SummerSlam. I think that's going to be a great match, personally. Once Edge goes, it wins, but who knows? And then we don't know if Ciampa's going to be the next member of the group. Most likely he will, but I don't know when. He's just running in and beating up people, either helping the Miz or is just running, boom. Running, boom. That's it. I mean, really? Come on. But yeah, I mean, getting back to the Mets situation, yeah, they need to grow some balls. Now, I'm not talking about Mrs. Balls, like, they're average balls. No, I mean, they're above, no, he's got the hugest balls in the world, as Maurice would say. Yo! And then Will's like, prove it! Yeah, so I'm kind of saying that to the Mets. Prove you have some big balls. You get hit with like screaming fucking line to it comes right near your face. I would like give the guy a warning first. I'm like, do it again. You're getting it's like motherfucker. And then if the pitcher's like, oh come on, it's like I'm drop my bat, drop my fucking helmet, and start running out. Show them I'm not scared. Well, the Mets, they get hit in the back. Oh, it hurts a little bit, and you go to first. And then all the fans are like in the crowd, like, motherfucker, kick his ass! I mean, I would do that. Someone's like, go out there and kick his ass! But, you see, like, Alonso, go to first. Let's just play. Come on, let's go. Let's play ball! Let's play ball! Let's play ball! I mean, really, somebody has to show some balls on this team. Get hit. Go after the guy. I don't care if he gets suspended 3 to 5 games. I don't care. God forbid somebody in baseball gets hit in the face or the head. Next thing you know, he's like in a coma or something like that. We don't need that shit. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. All right, we got the Shadow Queen in the chat. Lauren's here. Hi, Lauren. How you doing? And that's pretty much it. Big shout out to all my other Prophecy members. Savannah, Prince Idol, my number 1 guy, Nick, the tribal, the Shadow Chief. Man, it gets things done. We're gonna be recruiting new members tomorrow at Outlaw Wrestling in Brooklyn, New York tomorrow night. We're gonna have a great time. See what happens with Outlaw Wrestling and the NWA. It'll be a good show. Homicide is gonna be there. I don't think he's defending the Junior Heavyweight Championship, but he'll be there. Blah. Maybe I'll get him to say, just talk to him and everything. They were supposed to have Nick Aldis there to, fighting, but he had to pull out because he's on the new season of Heels, which is that CM Punk show. So he's not going to be there this weekend. I know they were supposed to have an NWA pay-per-view, I think, Saturday, I think, where Matt Cardona was supposed to defend the belt against Nick Aldis, I believe. And I don't know what's going to happen with that, if Cardona's going to drop the belt or what happens. But Nick Aldis was supposed to fight tomorrow night. He's not going to be there. He's going to be replaced by one of his best friends, Tom Latimer. We all know who he is. The guy that's banging Camille. They're married now, so he's really banging Camille. I wouldn't be surprised if Camille is there too. Camille Brickhouse. And boy, does she have a brick house. If you know what I mean. But I don't know if she'd be there or not, but yeah, Tom Latimer would be there. That's kind of cool. So we'll see him in action. Melina will be there. Definitely gonna talk to Melina. And some other stars from the NWA, a little bit some from Outlaw Wrestling. So it's gonna be a good show. And that's all I gotta say about that. There will be a meet and greet at 6:30. Showtime is at 7. Oh, bell time is gonna be 7:30 at night. So I don't know. There might be some tickets left, but probably not. I already got mine. And if you don't think I'm going, it's not just a piece of paper. There is something behind it. So it's an actual ticket, ladies and gentlemen. It's not fake. I didn't just like Photoshop it or anything like that. Like certain people I know do. But I digress. But yeah, me and Nick are gonna have a great time with Mikey Mittens. Maybe Joey will be there. A couple other people that from the crew, or I know personally, are gonna be there. And we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna enjoy some independent wrestling. and have a great weekend. That's pretty much it. I'm going by myself because Rosa has other plans, so she's gonna be resting this weekend just because she's not feeling well. You know what? It's that time of the month, so sorry, TMI, but it's that time of the month, and Rose is hasn't been feeling well lately, so gonna give it a weekend off to heal up, and then when she's all ready and and all healed up, she's gonna get those vitamins. Because when you drink Pepsi, you make the ghost go, "Oh shit!" And I got the big stick. I got the longest line, and you got the shortest ride. Ain't that right there, Mr. Blue Chew? And by the way, chew it, don't swallow it. But, we all know somebody else swallows that, but it is what it is. But I will not say anything more about that. There is big news, and it's going. We have big news, ladies and gentlemen. The prophecy has big news. I can't report it right now, but it's going to shock the world. I will just say that. The news that I have from my sources, it's going to shock the world. It doesn't have anything to do with me. It doesn't have anything to do with other members of the prophecy or anybody on YouTube. But I'll tell you this, when that news is official and I get it, and it goes out to the world, it is going to be massively shocking. But most of it you probably know about. But it's shocking from what I heard. It is shocking news. Well, that's all I got to say about that. We're going to leave it at that. I can't confirm or deny these rumors, but I have big news, and I can't really disclose it right now because I can't. That's all I got to say about that. All right, we're about I would say 30 to 45 minutes away from the puck dropping at Madison Square Garden. So I'm gonna be getting out here a little bit, go to my friend's house, watch the game. Is there anything on Thursday night? Nothing else on. I mean, you want to watch Impact? Go ahead. You want to watch New Japan? Go ahead. Anything else? There's nothing else on. It's Thursday night. Friday night, tomorrow night is a big night of action. I mean, SmackDown at 8, Rampage back at 10, and it's normal slot because for the foreseeable future, thanks to the Colorado Avalanche, who swept the Edmonton Oilers in 4. Game 6 would have been Friday night, and Rampage would have been at 6 o'clock. But, thankfully, Colorado won 4. Now Rampage is going to be back on its regularly scheduled time of 10 p.m. on TNT for the foreseeable future, unless it gets preempted somehow by something on Friday night. Like, we got Star Wars trilogy! We gotta put the Star Wars trilogy on at 10 o'clock! Like, who wants to see a Star Wars trilogy at 10 o'clock? Huh. It was Back to the Future, now I would say something about, But Star Wars, But, yeah, I don't think we'll get Rampage preempted anytime soon over the next couple months. Dynamite might be when it gets to October, when the baseball playoffs start, the first week of October, with the wild card games, and then the AL and NLDS. And I think the championship series too will be on TBS and FS1 and Fox, and then SmackDown will be preempted for the World Series, and we all know that. What it is. The Stanley Cup begins next week, and that will be on Channel 7, which is great. So if the Rangers do get in, I hope they do. They do. We'll get to see Game 1 of the Stanley Cup, I think is on Tuesday. Or it's Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how long the series goes. Hopefully the Rangers win tonight, finish it off on Saturday. But I really don't want them to play Monday night Game 7 at the Garden, which we all know is usually a win for the Rangers because they never lose Game 7s at home. So, and it is the same day as a Justin Bieber concert. So, hey, Justin Bieber fans, hey, I would ask for a refund because you ain't gonna see Justin Bieber on Monday night if the Rangers go 7, which most likely will at this rate because. Every time the Rangers go on the road, except for that one game, which was Game 7 in Carolina, they won. But there's a Game 7, it's at home. And they're going to kick Justin Bieber out the fucking door. I'm like, get out! Get out! Yummy! Shut up! Get out of here. Think you're yummy and get the fuck out of my building. You Canadian bitch. But I digress. So we'll see what happens tonight in just a little bit. And that's pretty much it. And Garden is rocking from what I'm hearing. I'm getting like notifications from people that I know that are there. I would have went, but like, you think I don't have $500 to go there, but so I'm gonna go to my friend's house for free and watch it on the TV. But it has probably have some Pepsi. It has some other snacks like some chips and stuff. That's it. Gonna watch the game. Hopefully we get a big win, and then go Saturday, Game 6 in Tampa. If we can play the game that we played in Game 3 when we were up 2-0, and then before we choked, they come out red hot in Game 6. They get up to like a 2-3 goal lead. And hold on, and it's like 3-0 in the third period with like 10 minutes left. I'm like, whoop, give us the cup, baby. We're going to the cup, baby. But anything can happen tonight and Saturday. But this is a must-win for the Rangers tonight. Must win. And usually when they're in must-win situations, they win. But we'll see how they come out in the first period. Hopefully they don't take stupid fucking penalties. So Stamkos and Kucherov and other idiots on that fucking Tampa Bay Lightning team scores a goal like right away. Because freaking Stamkos has that fucking howitzer slap shot that nobody can stop. And then Kucherov splitting the defense. I mean, like, we're just like, let him go. Ole! Playing Bulls defense. Like Tony Kukoc's defense. Ole! And the Rangers have to get into the offensive zone. They have to, because Game 4, they could barely get in the fucking offensive zone. Like, dump in, turnover. And barely shot the puck that much. I'm like, shoot the goddamn puck. What's so hard about it? Get a good shot. Maybe you get a nice rebound and then they score or whatever. Or get somebody in front to tip it in or something like that. Get a deflection. Do something to get Vasi, rattled a little bit like it was in Game 1 and 2. And partially Game 3. But other than that, I mean, Vasi's been a fucking stone wall. The end of Game 3 and all of Game 4. And Igor, they're running into Igor. And freaking Gerard Gallant wants something done. You think fucking Bettman, Bettman and the idiots who in the NHL offices are like, I'm not going to do anything. Because the NHL hates the fucking Rangers. They hate them. And ABC and ESPN Plus, they want a good market to be in the Stanley Cup. Whether it be, really, it should be the New York market, because that's the number one market in the world. Nobody wants to see Tampa Bay again for the third straight year. And God forbid they wipe the floor. Sorry. They wipe the floor with Colorado. Nobody wants to see a three-peat. I mean, it's nice because you're like, the Tampa Bay Lightning are a dynasty now. You can put them in the same sentence with the Edmonton Oilers or the New York Islanders, who haven't won a cup since 1980. But the Rangers haven't won since 1994. Yeah, but at least we went to the cup the last 10 years. We didn't win, but at least we got there. Have the Icelanders been to a Stanley Cup in the last 10 years? Nope. Has Boston? Maybe once or twice. Did they win? Maybe once, I think, in the last 10 years. I have to check that, but I could be wrong. My NHL, history is not that great, but it is what it is. But still. That's it. So anyway, yeah. So hopefully the Rangers come out red fucking hot, like they were in Game 1 and 2. They play their game they played in Game 1 and 2, and then use that in Game 6. Win on the road. One stinking win this whole playoffs, and that was Game 7 against the Hurricanes, when it mattered. But they win tonight. Game 6 is a game that matters, because you win, you go to the Stanley Cup, you face Colorado, who's well rested right now. They're on 3 days rest right now. They're just waiting, salivating, like, who's going to win this series? Oh, how much time are we going to have off? Maybe a week. Hey, Tampa Bay had 9 days off against the Rangers. Rangers came in the first 2 games, blew the doors off them. And then, Lightning just said, hey, we got to play now. But we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, the Garden is rocking. It is red hot in the Garden right now, from all the pictures I'm seeing. And that's pretty much it. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, we're going to end shop with some wrestling news, if you will. There's a lot of news coming out today. Not much news, but some. AEW, their ratings came off of Dynamite last night, and they still can't get over 1 million views. This week, they got 939,000 views, which was down from 969,000 views last week. Even though the show was pretty damn good, they had the debut of Will Ospreay and the rest of the United Empire, Aussie Open, and Aaron Hanare. And then people like, who the hell is Matt Davis and Gavin Fletcher? Who's Aussie Open, by the way. And I'm like, maybe you should watch Red Pro in Britain, because that's where they come from. They wrestled in England. What do you think? How do you think Ospreay got those 3 guys? He's the Red Pro champion, duh! And they just put in Jeff Cobb and the Great O'Khan. They didn't really need them, but they need a big guy like Jeff Cobb, Matanzo Cueto, and everything, and then a legend like the Great O'Khan. But it is what it is. I would have put freaking Zack Sabre Jr. in that group, because he's from Britain, but he's with Taichi. And, who's the other guy? It was Taichi. Yeah, it was Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr. were the Dangerous Techers. They're still kind of a tag team-ish. But, and of course, we can't forget the lovely, vivacious, I want to fuck her in the ass, Abe Mio. Can't forget her. Come on. It's like if you forget Abe Mio, then you're forgetting Pieter, who's with Yujiro Takahashi. And we all know who Pieter's going out with is Bad Luck Fale. That guy's a pimp. He's the pimp of the Bullet Club. And he's banging that hot fucking muffin ass. Good lord. Hiya! When she does her streams. It's all in Japanese, so. I go, hiya! I'm like, I don't care what you're saying, just show your hot ass. I don't care. Meet of you long time. Okay. Show your hot ass. Oh, yeah. But I digress. I'll tell you one thing. Japanese girls can suck a good dick. Why am I not with a Japanese chick? Because I found someone... Well... No reason. I don't... I love Japanese chicks. I do. When I go to the club... I just like, I don't even dance with any, I mean, there are a lot of hot girls I would love to dance with, Puerto Rican chicks and black chicks and Latino chicks, but I see those Asian chicks that look fucking hot with those short skirts. I'm like, I just want to dance up on them. Like, show my stick. Not show my stick, you know what I mean. Later I'll show them my stick, but you know. Because I'm the longest ride, baby. Hey, hop on, you'll never get off. Prince will tell you that one too. Speaking of Prince, he's here. And his beautiful wife, Savannah. What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? How you doing? Savannah's like, I'm here. You are. And then Prince's like, hey, bro. What's going on, dude? Laughing out loud. To be the man, you got to beat the man. And if you have the shortest ride, then you are not doing it correctly. Because I'm Ric Flair. I'm the nature boy. I swing my dick like a helicopter. Can you? No. No, because you need Blue Chew to get it up. Ain't that right, Jen? Sorry. I digress. Jen is her name. Jen. I said Gem, not Jen. Jem is her name. Jen. Anyway, she could do a whole lot better. Just saying. Just saying. A whole lot better than that guy. That's it. We'll move on. Anyway, but yeah. That's all I gotta say about that, you know, but, you know, he's still mad at, you know, about Prince and everything, but Prince works for me now. All you have to do is just sign those papers and release the Prince to me, but you won't because you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a mindless piece of shit from Boston, and as Lauren would tell you, you're a Boston bitch. Among other people that live in Boston. Big ups to Joe Cronin, big ups to Eric Lima, big ups to fan of YouTube, and Tony from Revere, those guys live in the Massachusetts area. I mean, there are others, but to those two guys, you're a bunch of fucking homos. And you're both pedophiles, too. But I digress. And we'll move on from that. We will move on. Okay. Prince says, I can't believe I told Monkey Boy shortest ride, and for all your girls who want to know Prince Idol longest big ride, oh, it's true, it's damn true. Savannah knows best. But it is what it is. That's it. That's it. Me, Nick, all the males of the prophecy, we got big sticks. That's why the ladies love us. They can't get enough. I'm like Buff Bagwell. I'm Gilly. I got a big willy. Okay, I'm not gonna rhyme like you know who, but you know. I'll just say I'm buff, I'm the stuff, and the girls just can't get enough. Oh, absolutely. It is what it is. That's it. Alright, let's get to some actual wrestling news. There was a story on that came out that Vincent Kennedy McMahon was challenged by the Nature Boy. Speaking of the Nature Boy Ric Flair for a match at SummerSlam in Vince McMahon's last match. Really? I thought that match was supposed to be at StarCast. Why is it gonna be now? It's gonna be at SummerSlam. Well, maybe Ric Flair wants to have one more match in WWE and then have one at StarCast against we don't know who. It's not gonna be probably not gonna be Sting, not Ricky Steamboat, not Hogan. Yeah, so Ric Flair's like, oh. He's like, you know, I'm winning, didn't? Woo! I'm Ric Flair. I'm gonna fight Vince McMahon. Woo! Nature Boy. Who wants to see that? 76-year-old geezer, like who has dementia, and Vince McMahon going up against a 72-year-old Ric Flair, who supposedly still has it. If you've seen the training tapes with Jay Lethal. Hey, why doesn't Jay Lethal face off against Flair? Let's do that again. Let's have a nice promo up to it. Remember that one from TNA back in 2011? Or whenever that was? Did I hear you, that piece of crap, say that I'm the greatest? Did anybody hear about the Horseman? As far as I'm concerned, that is a fake Horseman. Whatever was in that ring took a jump in the ring and left that. Woo! And then there you go with Ric Flair. They're talking about, his junk. He's like, you don't know what 60 Minutes is in the bedroom or the ring. And then, Lethal complains and everything. And then Ric Flair's like, oldest line, longest ride. I'm Space Mountain. And then Lethal's like, don't be mad that old Space Mountain broke down. Don't be upset. Because everybody wants 60, experience, because I'm 30-something years old from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Machismo, oh yeah. So Flair kind of teased a match with Vince McMahon at SummerSlam. Please, for the love of God, don't make it happen. I am not watching those 70-year-old men fight. I had to watch fucking Flair and Hogan in their early 60s fight in TNA, and boy was that horrible. And it was like two guys on their period fighting. All the bloodshed and shit. I'm like, oh, made me want to vomit. It's like seeing Sting and Hogan in TNA. Remember that match? That was fucking horrible. And then Hogan takes off the white shirt because he was like a heel. And then Bully Ray comes out, and Hogan and Sting fight off aces and eights. Oh, brother! I'm bleeding, brother! Brother. Nobody wants to see Hogan in the ring again. Hogan's washed up, dude. His 24-inch pythons are now 15-inch pythons because he's fucking getting old. He's like almost 70 years old, that guy. Brother! Or as we call him, Jollywood Fossil Hogan. This is a fossil. That's what he is. He's a fucking fossil. It's fucking true, dude. Nobody wants to see Hogan in the ring. Because he takes one bump. It's history. His body will be shattered all over the fucking mat. Not to use a forklift to get him out. Brother. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see Flair in the ring again. Just retire. When you get to 60 or 70, don't wrestle anymore. You're not Terry Funk, okay? Who wrestled into his 80s. Early 80s. He stopped eventually because his knees were all shot. His hip was shot. Now he's got dementia. He's got really bad dementia, by the way. It's sad. Terry Funk! I was a hardcore legend in Japan. Japan, #1. Forever! Cactus! Cactus, are you there, Cactus? Oh, Terry! We're gonna have an exploding barbed wire match, Terry! Oh, wait first, Mikey! You want some Doritos, Mikey?
No way! I don't want no Doritos. And my name's Mike Awesome. My name's not Mikey. Fuck you, Mick Foley. Put you through some exploding barbed wire, because you know I'm awesome. Hi, fans! Bye!
Okay, get out of here, Mike. We don't want to hear you right now. The only Mikey we know about with Doritos is Mikey Whipwreck. Doritos, Mikey! Doritos! They're delicious! Just go watch some old ECW tapes. You know what I'm talking about with Mikey Whipwreck and Cactus Jack, who are former ECW Tag Team Champions. Good Lord. Then they had that match, which was the final match that Mick Foley had in ECW. He fought Mikey Whipwreck, and I think he lost. And then he went to WWF to become Mankind. We all remember the Legend of Mankind. Hell in a Cell, and then the match with The Undertaker, then the Rock with that I Quit match where he fell off the stands onto that electrical equipment and like the lights just like all the sparks and everything, boom. Like, oh my god, we got electric barbed wire! Pretty much. And then half the lights in the arena went out. And Michael Cole's like, oh my god, Mick Foley, he's dead! Like, shut up, Cole. Anyway, good times, good times. But yeah, nobody wants to see Flair and McMahon. Nobody wants to see that. It is what it is. Alright, let's get to some actual wrestling news. There's a story about Horseface Charlotte Flair that we saw Andrade come back last night as the Joker in the Casino Battle Royale, which pissed everybody off. But, his wife, his Horseface wife, Charlotte Flair, not expected to return to SmackDown tomorrow night. No word on when she'll return or whether she'll sit out Money in the Bank. Now, Ronda Rousey has started a championship program with her former friend Natalya. I don't know when that match is going to be. If it's going to happen on SmackDown, I would think it's going to be on SmackDown, unless they announce it like tomorrow night or in the next couple of weeks that match is going to be at Money in the Bank, which could happen. Because we already have a Raw Championship match with Bianca Belair and against Rhea Ripley. So why not? Let's just have Ronda Rousey face off against Natalya, beat her in like 5 minutes. And at SummerSlam, you have, I don't know who, against Ronda. Might just bring back Charlotte, have Ronda versus Charlotte again. Unless they switch it up or something, we have an actual, maybe Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, which I want so fucking bad at SummerSlam. Is Vince gonna give it to us? Probably not. But if they do it, start it right after, start it July the, okay, start it on July the 8th, which is the next SmackDown, so the SmackDown after Money in the Bank. That's what I would do. Ronda comes out, it's like, well, I got nobody for SummerSlam, and then next thing you know, Shayna Baszler comes out. He's like, oh, I heard you don't have a date for SummerSlam. Well, guess what? Now you do. Smack her around and put her in a fucking, submission that Ronda can't get out of. Be a nice MMA style fight. Hey, why don't you put him in a fight pit? Want to be smart, Vince? Put him in the fight pit. Let them just beat the fucking shit out of each other, MMA style. Do it. Let's do it. Or as Paul Stanley would say, let's do it. Right? Right there, Paul? Okay, that's right. That's right, Paul. Oh, no teeth. Okay, shut up, Paul. Easy. It is what it is. So let's see if Charlotte comes back and maybe go up against Ronda at SummerSlam. But we'll see. Alright, let's move on. Alright, let's refresh a little bit. Alright, we're gonna do a couple more stories and I'm getting out of here. Parker Bordeaux, we all remember him as Harland. He flexes his iced out new chain by Mike the Jeweler. You want some good jewelry? Go to Mike the Jeweler. Wherever that guy is. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, got a story about EC3, Derek Bateman. He has rejected multiple offers from different companies. So you think he's going back to WWE? Probably not. Impact? Probably not. MLW? Probably not. And AEW? Probably not. He's probably going to stay in his own stupid little freaking promotion called Collect Your Narrative with his good buddy Braun Strowman. And nobody's going to care. And that's pretty much it. Alright, big story about our tribal chief. No, not Nick, but our other tribal chief, Roman Reigns. The Universal Champion of the world, well, the Undisputed Champ. His WWE schedule is going to be changing in a big way. Now, tomorrow night, Riddle is supposed to be on SmackDown to confront the tribal chief and possibly get a world title match. A unified title match, I should say. That match is going to happen after Money in the Bank after Money in the Bank on SmackDown. So it's not going to happen at Money in the Bank, most likely, and it's not going to happen at SummerSlam, because SummerSlam is July the 20th, or whenever it is, in Nashville, Tennessee. Yep. So, and we don't know what's going to happen. Right? Obviously, Roman's going to retain. Riddle's going to be another victim. And then Randy comes back. Randy be another victim. And then after SummerSlam, because I think after that match, his next match is going to be at SummerSlam. And then after that, he's probably going to be at Clash of the Castle, where he may face Drew McIntyre for the unified title. Drew may win the belts because it's in his hometown of Wales. And then after that, they'll probably start maybe the road to Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania 39, where, like I said yesterday, that The Rock, if it does happen, Roman is going to beat the fucking shit out of The Rock. So, that's it. WWE reps so Fightful that Roman's live event schedule will be scaled back, so that's why he's not going to be doing a lot of house shows anymore, but that he's going to stay on TV. He wasn't slated to really miss any time. So just for clarity, so there you go. It was noted that Roman is expected to wrestle at SummerSlam. WWE feels as though Money in the Bank ladder matches are enough to sell that pay-per-view. Well, they're pretty good, depending on who wins. So they don't need Roman. The event is no longer, it's going to be at the MJ and Grand Garden Arena, like I said. Blah, blah, blah. Fans are still holding out for a dream match between Roman and The Rock at WrestleMania 39. And we'll see what happens, because Rock right now has basically nothing to do besides scratch himself. If you smell what my hands just smell like, something like that. You know, The Rock just scratched his ass, and woo, you should have saw what The Rock was cooking. I don't want to know. Anyway, move on. Drew McIntyre loved Vince McMahon's suggestion to name his Claymore sword Angela. Well, who gave you the sword? Oh, that's right, Vince. That's not a prop. That's an actual sword. Move on. Got some almost scary news for all you Toxic Attraction fans. Gigi Dolan suffers an injury scare at the NXT 2.0 tapings that happened. I think it was after Wednesday. It was last night. I think it was. Because the next 2 weeks, for some odd reason, are taped. I don't know why, but they're taped. Now I have the spoilers if you really want to hear them. If not, then don't watch the video, because I will give them out. So anyway, let's see what according to PW Insider, Gigi suffered a scary injury during the 6-woman tag team match between her, Mandy, and JC Jane, taking on Cora Jade, Indy Hartwell, and Roxy. That'll be shown on next week, this Tuesday night. We'll see what happens. The report noted that while Jade hit a cannonball senton on Gigi, and tried to pick up Gigi afterward, Gigi barely didn't even get up. Damn, yeah, he must have hit that wrong. It's like Cora Jade to quickly pin Gigi to end the match. Oh, there's your spoiler. It was said that Gigi was carried to the back, received a standing ovation from the crowd. She did make an appearance later on for an in-ring promo, which will be seen a week after next week, where basically Mandy and company say, "Oh, that win was a fluke." Blah blah blah. But so she almost probably broke her back or broke her neck. But glad that she didn't get seriously hurt. So that's a good thing, because nobody wants to see that. And that's it. So we move on from there. So glad that Gigi's not hurt. That's it. All right, Matt Cardona. Woo woo woo. Would have a conversation with WWE or AEW if they called him. Well, nobody wants to see Matt Cardona in those companies anymore. Fuck him. And fuck his wife, Chelsea Green, too. Because they still fear me, and they fear the Gilmore Cutter, and they fear Mikey Mittens, too. I guess. Anyway, Adam Page, Mr. Cowboy shit, unlikely to have a singles match against Okada! So you know what that means? I told you last night it was going to be a triple threat match between Okada, Adam Cole, baby, and Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Forbidden Door. So, chomping myself on that one. That's it. I'm gonna do a couple more stories, and I gotta really run out of here because the game's about to start. And I got my friend's house is like 10 minutes away. I gotta go. Some happy news. Zaya Brookside is now engaged to be married to her wrestler husband, Sean Colonum, I think his name is. So, big ups to Zaya Brookside, 23-year-old chick getting married. Don't do it. Anyway, WWE botches Seth Rollins and Asuka's name in epic fashion on at a house show poster. Basically, there's gonna be a house show in August, I think, and Seth Rollins and Asuka are advertised for the show, and they advertise them as Seth Franklin Rollins and Ashwell. Seth Franklin Rollins, you know that's gonna be heard on TV pretty soon. And Ashwell sounds like a Final Fantasy character or Japanese RPG character. I don't know, how do you fuck that up? Somebody's gonna get fired for that. Anyway, Alexa Bliss, her WWE return has been blasted for being a complete and total tragedy. I don't think so. She's had a nice comeback since she went left and got married, and they changed her gimmick around a little bit. Now she's that evil goddess with Lily and everything. She may be forming a tag team with Liv Morgan if they do this women's tag team tournament, or they're just gonna team them up just for the sake of teaming up, to give them something to do. That's that. There's feeling within the WWE that Bray Wyatt's Fiend gimmick did more harm than good. Okay. NXT 2.0 match was dragged over how they handled the botch finish this week, which I think was... What match was that? Let me get to the story real quick. It was the Roxy Tiffany Stratton botch at the end. Tiffany couldn't even do... you can't take a code red there, Tiffany. Daddy's yelling at me! Shut up. Shut up. I'll handle it. Yeah, fuck you, Tiffany Stratton's dad. She calls me daddy in the bedroom. Daddy! Yes. It is what it is. Let's see what else. Alright, let's do this. Let's do the quick NXT spoilers for the next 2 weeks. And like I said, if you don't want to hear the spoilers, then don't. Then turn off the video in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, for those of you who stayed, thank you. Anyway, so next week, let me just get my thing. Alright, next week's show, the June 14th show. That's Flag Day, by the way. We have the NXT Men's Tag Team Championship being defended by the Creed Brothers against Malik Blade and Idris Enofe. Obviously, you know who wins that. I don't even have to tell you who wins. I think you know. Then we have Indy Hartwell, Roxy, and Corey J cut a promo about their match with Toxic Attraction later in the night. Just want to see that. Fallon Henley with Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen takes on Tiffany Stratton. And Fallon Henley wins that match. Daddy, she won! You suck, baby girl. What, Daddy? Sorry, baby girl. Here's my credit card. Oh, thank you, Daddy. Bye! There. Alright, then we got a segment of Braun Breaker cutting a promo backstage, and then Duke Hudson confronts him. He's like, hey, I beat you. Remember, I beat you by DQ? Because you hit me with the chair? Now I want a title shot. So Braun's like, okay. We get that the week after that. So, it is what it is. So that's Braun's next challenger. Whoop-de goddamn Duke. Wesley fights Zion Quinn and beats him. Obviously. We have the debut of the Dyad, the Crucial Young Veterans. With Joe Gacy, they beat some Hammerniggers named Javier Bernal and Dante Chen. Whoop-de goddamn do. I think this is the main event. No, it's not the main event. Well, that's not the main event. Anyway, Tony D'Angelo stacks 2 Dimes, Santos Escobar, Cruz del Toro, or Raul Mendoza, and Joaquin Wilde. They're in the ring for a segment. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams come out, and then it ends up being Carmelo Hayes and Tony D'Angelo set up a match the following week for the NXT North American Championship. So finally, Tony gets a title shot. Does he win? No. My cousin, hey, why you don't win, man? My paisan, why you don't win, man? What do you mean you didn't cheat? Your Santos being a dick, paisan. You gonna get me my pasta later for $2? Yeah, go ahead. Send it on over. It is what it is. All right. Then for the NXT title, Braun Breaker beats Duke Hudson. Whoop the goddamn do. That's it. We got Cameron Grimes to the moon. He comes out after the match, challenges Braun Breaker to a title match at the Great American Bash on July the 5th. He talks about Braun being given more than him. Says everyone knows Braun's father is Rick Steiner. He's Ricky's kid, but they don't recognize his father. And said nepotism led to Braun's success. So is Cameron turning heel? I don't know. Let's see. Then we have the debut of Giovanni Vinci, otherwise known as Fabian Aichner. He defeats Guru Raj. What it is. Solo Sikoa and Grayson Waller. I did it. Grayson Waller. I did it. I fucked Tiffany Stratton in the ass. I did it. Okay. They're involved in a backstage segment, which leads to a match week after. And then in tag team action, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams take on Two Dimes and Stacks. They get the win there. And then in the 6-woman tag team match, which I already spoiled for you guys, Corey Jade, Roxy, and Indy beat Toxic Attraction. And that's it. All right, then the week after that, we got Grayson Waller and Solo Sikoa. I'm not going to give the results out for that, but I'll just give you some of the stuff there. We got Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter. They face Valentina Ferraz and Yulissa Leon, the Spanish-Italian tag team. Wesley cuts a promo about the hardships he's faced the past few months. And then him and Trick Williams get into a little argument. Like that. Rowdy and Damon Kemp face Legado del Fantasma, Stacks and Two Dimes ringside. Get that. And then Cameron Grimes beats... he faces Idris Enofe with Malik Blade. Obviously, no one wins that. Von Wagner takes on Brooks Jensen. So I guess he got done with Josh Briggs. Like, oh, I'm done with this guy. I'm gonna fight the guy that messed up his hand. Come on. Look at that. Albert Fire, Kaylee Ray takes on Lash Legend. Look at that. Then the Toxic Attraction. In-ring promo the week after that 6-woman tag, and then Corey Jade and Roxanne come out. There's a big humongous brawl after that. Leave it at that. And then the main event for the NXT North American Championship, Carmelo Hayes takes on Tony D'Angelo with his crew, Stacks and Two Dimes, and Legado del Fantasma and Santos Escobar. And that's pretty much it. What the hell happened to Elektra Lopez? Is she gonna be in this whole thing with Tony and crew, or they just like say, we don't need you? I think that she's gonna get released, which is sad. I really think she's gonna get released pretty soon. She's kind of green in the ring. She looked great, but her in-ring stuff is not that great. Not that great. And with in NXT, you got I think 60 to 90 days, and if you don't, you're not up to par, you're out of here. So we'll probably get somebody like Elektra Lopez getting released and other people getting released. And that's why a lot of people that are not used on the main roster are coming to NXT to fill their spots. Like Dolph Ziggler, Miz was there, AJ, the Mysterios. Now Apollo Crews. I mean, who's next? I don't know. God forbid Roman goes down there. We don't need to. Alright. I gotta go soon. I'm just gonna quickly go through a little bit more, and then I'm gonna run out. Tommaso Ciampa wanted Becky Lynch to win the WWE 24/7 title so he could fight her. No, no. Becky should not have won that belt. Unless she did win the belt and then threw it in the garbage. Because that's what it is, a garbage title. That's that. Mandy Rose tells NXT locker room to get on her level. Because basically there's no woman that could fight her right now except for Roxy. Killian Dane says WWE were idiots for not making Eric Young the NXT champion. You think? They really fucked up Sanity. They really did. They didn't do anything with them. Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane and Eric Young, they were all garbage in NXT. They bring them up to the main roster right before Nikki Cross got there. And then Sanity stunk on SmackDown. Then they got rid of all of them. Then they bring up Nikki Ash. She was okay. She gets into a tag team with Alexa Bliss, wins the belt, wins the women's tag team belts, and then she changes her gimmick into a fucking superhero, which she still has. Why? I don't know. He beats Charlotte, wins the Raw Championship, and then loses it a week later. And then now her gimmick is stale as fuck. And now she's stuck with Dewdrop. And pretty soon she'll be on the unemployment line. Or stuck in catering for the rest of her fucking career. Sad. Anyway, Pat McAfee might not be at Clash at the Castle. Because I think there's another event that he's doing that day. Anyway, move on. John Cena thinks Peacemaker could take on The Rock's Black Adam. Don't care about that. Care about Ospreay. WWE and Dark Side of the Ring creators reportedly working on a new show. I think that's the A&E Legends show. I'm not sure. But that's going to be new on A&E. WWE Legends is going to have The Undertaker. Who else? It's going to be The Undertaker, DX. I forget who else, but the Bella Sluts are on there. You know, that would be the lowest watched episode. Nobody's going to watch that because the Bella Sluts are not legends. They're sluts. Here's what it is. Let's see here. Talk about the NXT rating. Kevin Owens. They're saying WWE wants to be involved in major storylines all the time. I go with that. SummerSlam is not even a sellout yet. Wow. One of your big four pay-per-views not even sold out yet. That's just fabulous. Fabulous. Great. Okay, a little bit of AEW news. Jade Cargill, that bitch, mentions Mandy Rose and Athena this, and I'm basically saying, it's like telling Athena, it's like, oh, you look Mandy-ish. She's trying to be sexy now. From remember that promo saying, oh, WWE wanted us to be more sexy. And then she dropped a photo on Instagram, I think it was, and she was like, oh, looking looking sexy and everything, and then Jay's like, oh, you're looking Mandy-ish. Okay. William Regal calls out some dirt sheets for warping his words and causing trouble. Oh, sunshine, don't make me. War games. Okay. Nyla Rose explains why gender is not part of her wrestling character. It's not all about being transgender, it's all about the wrestling, I guess. CM Punk asked before he got the foot surgery, he was asking people about it, like Dave Meltzer and shit like that. Fans are not thrilled about the new All-Atlantic Championship. I think it's pretty nice. Tournament-wise, I don't like it. But we don't need more titles. This was Vince Russo, bro, says Tony Khan comes across as a clown. Well, you come across as a piece of shit, bro. That's that. William Regal says it's foolish not to compare AEW with the original NXT. Okay. Some Ty Conti naked photos. No, not naked, but no. Sexy photos. Will Ospreay is going to be fighting on Rampage. We've got some Rampage spoilers. I'm not going to give you the spoilers, but Will Ospreay and Aussie Open team up in a six-man contest against FTR and Trent Beretta. Satnam Singh debuts. I thought it was with Jay Lethal, but I guess he's going to be at ringside. Opponent to be named later. well, on Rampage. Red Velvet from Your Mama's Kitchen takes on Chris Statlander. And, that's pretty much it. Hook and Danhausen make an appearance. If you feel like watching that. Mr. Danhausen! I will curse you. Get that. And, that's pretty much it for Rampage. Alright, I know the game is on. I'm supposed to be at my friend's house by now, but I'll get there later. I don't care. I'll miss a little bit of the game. But I'm watching on my computer right now. No score as of right now, but it is what it is. Unless I missed it. Actually, let me go back to I took it off because I'm getting out of here. Actually, let me do something here. Let me do it the easy way. 1 second. I hope they scored. I mean, I didn't get any notification on my phone yet. No. Alright, 15:48 left in the first period at the Garden. No score. So, there you go. But I'll probably watch the end of the first period and then watch the rest of the game and then I'll come back. But I'm not going to go live. I'm not going live the rest of tonight and tomorrow. I will not be live at all. I'm taking tomorrow off. Saturday, I'll be doing SmackDown and Rampage. So I will be live on Saturday, sometime in the afternoon or the evening. On my Killer Demons channel. And then I may be live Sunday, I may not. I'm not sure yet. I might just take just part of the weekend off, and that's pretty much it. I need some time off. Let's see here. What else is new? I think that was it for the AEW news. Besides the Rampage spoilers. Yeah, pretty much, and nothing else. Well, there's a story about Kenny Omega undergoing cutting-edge treatment for his injury recovery. Jeff Hardy's a little bit banged up, but he's still gonna be in that ladder match. I don't know why. I don't understand why he is that. But. All right, and that's it. All right, thank you all for watching. I think I got a couple more comments from Nick is here a little bit late. It's fine. He's probably doing his waifus. But he came in 20 minutes ago. So Tribal Chief is here. The Shadow Chief is here. Nick's watching a Ranger game, probably with his waifus, Rio and Makito, motherfucker. Is that why you're late there, Nick? It's okay. Anyway, yeah, I'll talk to Nick, probably on Discord, or definitely talk to him tomorrow. I'll see him tomorrow at Outlaw. Do you have your ticket there, Nick, or are you gonna get it at the door? Probably at the door. I already got mine. Online. I ordered it over the week, this past weekend. So, yeah. We're not sitting front row, obviously, but we'll be there in the building. But other than that, that's it. So, yeah, me and Nick will be there, and Mikey Mittens, and maybe Joey, maybe Robert. We'll see what happens with that. We're going to have a good old time. We're going to recruit some new members. Because we're the realest thing today. And if you don't believe us, then believe your own bullshit. And keep defending a guy that has the smallest ride. That's all I got to say about that. We'll move on from it. Anyway, alright, final comments from the Prince, and we have to do that. He says, and for all you trolls out there who want to really be in my business, Savannah, blasting Ultimate Warrior's theme song, turn up to the max, letting my giant speaker shake the entire house. Feel the vibration of the warrior. That's how I do it. I'm Post Unknown, the ultimate warrior. Hulk Hogan. What's that smell? I smell Hogan. Skittles, Buster Candies. Okay. Alright, that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, thank you to everybody who joined, Nick, Prince, Savannah, and Lauren. Thank you all for joining me. And for anybody else who decided to watch, well, thank you for the free views, assholes. And that's pretty much it. All right, I gotta run out of here. I gotta run to my friend's house because he's pissed at me right now. I was like, "Where are you?" I'll be over there in like 10 minutes because I run fast. So yeah, I'm gonna go to my friend's house and then watch the game. Hopefully the Rangers win. If not, I'll be pissed. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna call the night after this. So that's it. So thank you all for watching episode number 18 of The Shadows Lair. And that's it. I will be back, like I said, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, sometime with my SmackDown Rampage review. And then we'll see about what happens on Sunday. Maybe I'll go live, maybe I won't. Depends on what I do. And then, yeah, my schedule's going to be changing now. So I'm going to go back to my normal schedule. Not going to be on every freaking day going live like I've been doing for the last month or so. So it's going to be changing a little bit. So my reviews will probably come the day after, or maybe the same day. Who knows? But we'll see if I can get everything up, the same day. If it comes like at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, we'll see. But I might be too tired that day from work and banging the missus and belching all day. And that's it. But yeah, the schedule will be changing over for the for a while. And like I said, I will be going on a vacation soon. Hopefully, well, we're still kind of figuring it out, but I am going on a vacation. I'm hoping it's going to be in the next week or two, but we'll have to we're trying to find a deal, and it's hard to find a deal right now, but it is what it is. Even with good airlines, like JetBlue or Delta, very hard to get a good deal right now. And July 4th weekend's coming in a couple weeks, and that's going to be a bitch. I'm not going away for July 4th weekend, but I'll be in the area. Well, not this area. No, I won't be in Brooklyn. I'll be in New Jersey most likely, but it is what it is. But I will be on vacation pretty damn soon, so not that anybody's gonna do anything about it. But you're not. Oh, I'm gonna go to vacation. I'm gonna go to New York. You ain't coming. You're not coming. You're a bunch of flapping idiots. Man, like I said, you want to get a Gilmore Cutter on site, then be my guest. And that's it. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. I bid you adieu. Rock out, rock on, and rock hard with your... Yeah, rock on and rock hard with your cocoon. I'll say it right. And if you're not down with that, you mindless trolls that can't get it up and need blue chew to play with your monkey, if you're not down with that, we're the prophecy. We're real as can come. We're not fake. And we're very real. And I've already proved that thousands of times. And I'll prove it again tomorrow night. So, be on the lookout for some Prophecy Live videos on my Peter fucking Gilmore channel. And if you still don't believe that, well, then too bad, because we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. See you later, bitches. Just remember, chew your blue chew. And have a good night. Bye.